the Crypt Keeper of Creepy, the provocative prince of the tweens, the nightmare from Neptune. It's Zabujard!
Hey guys, podcast. Joe Rogan podcast. I can't believe that more people don't say gay-tarded, fag-tarded, or nigger-tarded, which are words that I invented, but I'm still surprised I don't hear like normies like saying that out in public or at the workplace or at McDonald's. Just everywhere you can go. I'm sorry. I'm starting to get pissed because I'm talking. Everywhere you go, nobody even says all the words that I made up. Like gay-tarded, faggot-tarded, and nigger-tarded. And nobody even says the words that I made up yet. Just kidding, there's a few people who do. There's a couple who do. Yeah, there's a few. Yeah, there's a few. There's a few here and there. Things I wrote down for today's podcast. What would you do if you were walking past a homeless person, they asked for money, and you said no, and they said, please sir, I'm dying of AIDS? I like to swish around drinks in my mouth before I swallow them. It's just kind of a fun thing I like to do. What I wrote down today. Grinch rips apart the Who's legs. That's pretty funny. What else here? Oh boy, I know I wrote down something. Adam and Eve, except it's Adam and Steve from Minecraft. That's good. That's really good stuff right there. To see your present future, just look at steps you took in the past to see it. It's deep. Cruella de Vil, except she's stepping on the puppies with high heels and kiling them. Because she hates dogs. So that should have been in the movie. Because that makes sense. She's a cruel devil, Cruella de Vil. How come she never just puts her fucking high heels and then steps on the fucking Dalmatian? Sorry, puppy. I'm scaring my dog over here because I'm getting a little bit too pumped about thinking about Cruella de Vil. Who, you know, she has a sweet side and she has a spicy side, and everybody knows that. Come here, Sophie. Come here. There you go. Lay down. Lay down, puppy. She's so bored. My dog is so bored. She's so bored. Hi, puppy. What's up? Thank you. Okay. Lay down. Go to sleep, please. Please go to bed. Lay down. Lay down, puppy. Lay down. Lay down. Fred Flintstone says yabba dabba doo-doo on me. And then people take a big diarrhea dinosaur dump crap all over him, because he does say that in the show. He says yabba dabba doo-doo, whatever. What else did I write? I wrote down some stuff, and now I can't find it. Boy. I don't find it. I swore I wrote down more than that. The world is a petri dish. We're all experiments in a giant petri dish. This is proven because under us, that saying as above, so below. Below us we have ocean and land, and above us we have sky and glass. If you believe the glass dome stuff like I kind of do. So this is how this is going to go. What this reality looks like is we're on land. Above us is sky. Above that is glass. Above that is ocean, which is why it's a blue above us. That's why it's blue above us, because there's ocean above us. So let me do that again here. We're on land. Above us is sky. Above that is glass. Above that is ocean. Above that is land. Above that is sky. Above that is glass. Above that is ocean. Above that is land. Above that is sky. Above that is glass. Above that is ocean. And it goes on for infinity. It goes on for infinity. Fuck. And that's what reality looks like, for real. We're on a giant petri dish that is stacked on top of a million other petri dishes. And the demiurge or Yaldabaoth or whatever you want to call it is up there. He's probably pretty big. Probably bigger than this entire realm, which is pretty big. And we're experiments. And the new Frankenstein movie and the original Frankenstein kind of hints at this because, you know, they make a homunculus Frankenstein. This is what actually happened with humans, probably. You know, this is just the Gnostic legends. Yaldabaoth created humans, and he ran away from them, kind of. He was disgusted at what he made. That's Jewish. That's true Jewish legends by Sophia. She was disgusted when she made this realm on accident. Not on accident, but without the help of her husband. That's why this world is an abomination, aborted fetus, it calls it in the Jewish books. And it's pretty much the same exact story in Gnostic lore as well. It's very, very similar, like all the same crud, all the same crap. Fuck! It's all the same stuff. And so they created us, then they freaked out. They're like, oops, I did it again. Messed up. I made this weird experimental freak show of humankind. Jesus shows up from planet Venus or wherever the H he's from and embarrasses the Old Testament god Yaldabaoth, and everyone laughs at him. These are real books from that weren't put in the Bible for some reason. And Jesus looks like what a human should look like. Yaldabaoth takes note of this, and he makes us inferior to how Jesus looked. And he made us have issues. I'm talking about pooping and peeing. Just kidding. I'm talking about possibly the sin stuff. It said that when the angels came into these trapped human bodies, they didn't even know how to sin. And they had to teach us how to do naughty things to our butts and our balls. Anyways, the point is Frankenstein is exactly the same kind of deal. He creates him, brings him to life. He's kind of surprised he even comes to life. He's brought to life by a spark, which is, you know, we're all sparks. You'll hear a lot of Kabbalah people always say how humans are sparks, and how we come from the, I can't even remember. I haven't researched this stuff, so I forgot all this gay crap, but we were all one spark, and then we got exploded into a trillion sparks. Sounds like the Big Bang, don't it? And now we're all kind of separate, but equal, but together, but still kind of separate. And anyway, he makes a freak show monster called Frankenstein. He calls him a demon, and Frankenstein's like, "What the hell? What the hell am I? What the hell do I do? What the H do I do?" And that's kind of how I feel. I feel like, what the fuck do I do here in this gay faggot, retarded gay nigger realm? I don't even know what to do. Honestly, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what people do all day, because I don't even know what to do. I was walking down the street the other day, and I was thinking, oh my god, this world is so boring. It is a ghost town. But there's no like free rock climbing areas everywhere. Like, that's what should be around, but there's not. You can't do anything. They'll throw the book at you. They'll have a bunch of laws just for climbing trees. Just feels like the most boring, gay, nigger-tarded realm in the fucking world. And don't get me wrong, I like safety, because without safety it'd be even worse, but at the same time I would like at least more rock climbing gyms on every corner instead of a faggot Starbucks. Fuck you, Starbucks faggots. Sorry. And so it's just weird. And I've got this shadow hanging over me for a while until something is resolved. So I'm dealing with that as well, I guess, if you want to call that dealing with something. Then I have a shadow that's hanging over me until something is resolved, which I can't go into detail on, but it's annoying. So it's a little bit cringe. So that's been weighing on me subconsciously in the back of my mind. for a while. And it will get resolved eventually, I reckon. Hopefully sooner than later. I'll have updates on that, I guess. And been too unmotivated to make cartoons. Just playing Heroes of the Storm pretty much all day, every day, pretty much all the time. Edging and Heroes of the Storm, that's about it. That's about it. That's about it from this young buck. Little young buck. And I tried hacking Mystic Heroes on GameCube, and I remembered how hard hacking is. And I tried to join a forum, and I couldn't because the CAPTCHA kept raping my answers. I don't know why they programmed wrong CAPTCHA to even join the forum, so I told the administrator to fix it, and he said he would, but I don't know if he has. Idea for a TV show. King Jesus, can I please stay on planet Venus with you and Skeletor and Ding Dong the dinosaur and everyone else who lives on Venus, such as King Thinking King, and don't forget about his queen. Can I please stay on planet Venus with you, King Jesus and King Thinking King and Queen? And then no, you must go and be born on Earth, a planet called Earth down below. Oh, crud. Well, the first 30 years will be a little tricky, but after that, it's going to be chill. Oh, okay. But wait, why me? Because you're the sexiest man in the entire universe on Venus, Jer Zabujard. Oh, okay, that actually checks out. And I actually do understand why you're sending me then. Okay, send me away. Born on Earth, 1990. Hello? Anybody here? Anybody know where I can find a Toyota Civic or a Ford or Neptune, Sega Saturn car? Or what was that car? It was called a Saturn. It wasn't Sega Saturn, but it was something Saturn. Nissan Saturn? Anybody know where I can find a fucking Chevy? Take this Chevy where the levee and the levee was dry as a pussy. Remember that old song from the 50s? Yeah, I remember that song. Gonna get it on with a big fat thong. Gonna hit the ding dong ditch. She was a bitch. I went on a sitch. I hit a light switch. Then I fucked Lilo and Stitch. Then I fucking sat on him and I wrote him up in a I put him in a snitch. Uh-oh, about to get a pinch. It's Leif Erikson Day. It's St. Patrick's Day. Everything's about to get a little bit gay. The rainbow's out. Everybody's sitting and they're looking all shout. And there's a rainbow, pot of gold. At the end of the rainbow, there's a pot of gold. We just got sold to a bunch of demiurge and it got about to get cold. Put on my sweater. I'm a go-getter. Starting gonna get wetter. Going women swimming in the swimming women. Hop in the pool and you know I'm winning. Take a dump and you know I'm sinning. Jack off and you know I'm peeing. Sitting around and you know I'm being. NEETs got to work all day working on how we're gonna make our pay. We're gonna go over to class. We're about to hit some ass. About to smoke some weed. Gonna get drunk and suck my seed. Getting a big boner. You think I'm a goner. Going to Chuck E. Cheese. Gonna get the mouse. He's gonna say, I got a sneeze between my knees. I'm Chucky Charles Entertainment Cheese. And I play the saxophone and I skate on my skateboard. I'm Chucky the Mouse and you know I'm going on a floorboard. Fucking sucking my fucking nigger, dead fucking nigger AIDS. Mr. Floyd sitting on the ground, choking on fucking cum on the ground, fucking. Do you know where we go? Can we play from Tokyo? Tokyo, Don't you know we got it? How does that song go from Tokyo Drift? Gonna get a drift, gonna get a sift. Tokyo Drift, drift, drift. How does that song go from Fast and Furious? Fast and Furious. That's what they should have called it. Fast and Furious. Not Furious, but Furious. Furious Fist. Furious. Furious. Mysterious. Mysterious. Ooh, I love that. Add T's. Mental note. Add T's to the end of every single word that ends with an S. Jer, where are you going? Oh, Mom, I'm just gonna go get my car keys. And I'm gonna get my car leased. And I'm going to grab a can of peas. And I hope it's cold outside, so I hope I don't freeze. God, I love that. I love adding T's to the end of words. We're gonna make a whole lot of new 4-letter words, such as seed and sowing and flop, chip, snip, drip, crop, fuck. Fuck is a 4-letter word. Hey, can I go to Uranus with Jer, King Jesus? No, we're sending you to Uranus. Oh, cool. The brown planet? Not quite. Unzips. Gulp. Oh, crud. He meant that anus. Oh, shoot. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Gonna get my mojo running. Engines humming somehow. So suck me off and slurp me again. So jerk me off and come in my brain. Come in my brain. Come in my brain. That'd be weird if somebody came inside of your brain hole. Your brain hole. On planet Uranus, I think that's what they do all day. People come inside of your brain hole in Uranus. That's real and true. Everything about that I said, the entire universe was true this whole time. Everything I said was true. Even the lies were true that I said. Every false thing I ever said was probably true on accident. Nothing is actually real. There's no difference between a dog and a ceiling fan and a foot. They're all just the same. They're all just the same thing. And we're the same thing too. We're the same thing as a rock. All rocks are the same as humans. They're all just the same. They're made out of the same stuff, which is fucking gooey white stupid cum and AIDS and ass fucking AIDS. Fucking, I want to scream. How come we can't legally scream? Answer that. If you were born in this world, I feel like the whole world should be screaming right now, but it's not. And that gives me the creeps. That gives me the creeps. Calling all creeps, the Goosebumps episode. Where everyone is a reptilian. It's a great episode. You gotta watch it now. Please. The new One Punch Man episode was great too. Great episode from a great anime. I wish there was more animes like One Punch Man. Fucking A. Maybe there are. Maybe I just don't watch enough anime. I really don't. I really don't. What was this podcast about? The demiurge wants us to forget. That's why everyone we know has dementia and Alzheimer's. What's the key to not reincarnating and beating the demiurge at their own game? Trying not to forget, and the key of the word of Gnostics is knowledge. That's what Gnosis means. They probably thought to beat the Matrix, you have to get as smart as possible. That's what I'm starting to think, too. You're not going to get out of this by being a meditative gay AIDS nigger monk. Actually, maybe you will. I don't know. But the key is to get as much knowledge as possible somehow. I think that's a key. I think that's one of the keys to winning the game. Okay, bye. And Alzheimer's runs in my family and probably some of your families too. I can see it coming at me like a freight train, like a dead fucking nigger freight train. At Mach speed, like a fucking nigger fucking freight train. All my grandmas, I think, had it. I think all my grandmas had it and died of it. My grandpa's, I don't think, had it. But my grandma's definitely dead. One of them did. One of them does and doesn't remember me. The other one didn't speak for like 15 or 16 years and then passed away. Can you imagine not saying a word for 15 years? Not even a word such as, oh, I don't know. Imagine if you go 15 years without saying imagine after 15 years you're about to die and you open your mouth. You're like, fuck, I forgot to say ding dong ding 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 ding. Can you imagine if somebody forgot to say that word every day? People need to start saying words. They need to start saying things out loud. You know what's the craziest part about my friend who took their own life? I really wish they would have told me that they were insane. And I can't believe they did something like that before I did. Not saying I ever would do that, but of course I thought about doing that when I was a young boy. But I just wish that they would have told me that they were insane, because only an insane person would do that, kind of. And I've known them for 15 years, and they always seemed like an absolute, no offense, normie. Healthy relationships, healthy friendships, going to church all the time, praying all the time. I had no idea this entire time that they were insane, and it would have been really funny if they just told me they were insane so I could have known until I found out the hard way. 'Cause I'm a little bit silly too. So if they just would have told me, it would have made things really interesting while they were alive. It's alive! If I was Frankenstein, it's alive! That's what I would say. If I was bringing a monster to life. It's alive! 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 I'd say it.
They're eating her!
Now it's time to have a snuggle with my very best friend in the whole wide world. You. Well, I'm glad you could come over. See you soon. Bye. And the clown jumped over the moon.